Good morning, everyone. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and we're going to work on this Butterick 5506 from 1998. I have put the link for the free closet core pattern and tutorial if you would like to make a machine cover, but you don't have this pattern. I would imagine this pattern is no longer available since it came out in 1998, but it is a nice pattern. It includes almost everything you see in this picture, to make. It's got the wall hanging and the curtains and the ironing board cover, and I think it even has the chair pads. Yeah, chair covers. Everything. Basket liner, sewing machine cover. There's another basket liner. I think there's an oven, not an oven mitt, but an ironing mitt. And then a standard sleeve board cover, which I need to make one of those too. But of course, I'm not going to have any more of this fabric. But anyway, we're going to make this today. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Angie. But I did not get around properly. So what I have to do first is switch everything out. And I don't know if I have a clear bobbin, and you can't put metal bobbins in this machine. And so when I take the bobbin out, I'm just going to lift it up, but I'm not going to pull the thread. I'm going to bring this, well, it came out anyway. But generally, I try not to pull it out of the slot because that can lead to added fiber getting stuck in that little groove, which is never a good thing. So I've got this little box that the bobbins came in, and I'm just going to put that back in there. I don't have any navy already filled. Let's see if I've got another. You know what? This looks like navy. How about that? I don't have to wind a bobbin. So I'm going to put, there's not much here, so I'll probably have to stop and wind a bobbin in a little bit. I guess we could turn the light on over here and you could see a little better. All right, I'm going to snip the thread at the top near the spool, and I'm going to pull this thread through the machine and out. You don't want to jerk it up out of the machine because that leaves all kinds of debris inside the machine because you're pulling the thread through all the mechanisms the wrong way. I got to buy some more cream thread. This is all I have left in the house. So that's on my list for Joann's. All right, so we just got to put this on here. Somebody had asked if I could show how I thread my machine. It's going to be hard to do. Hang on, let me see if I can get you guys. That's a pretty good shot there. All right, so I want the thread to come from the back of the spool, not this way. I want it to come like this. And I'm going to slide it on the thread holder and put the cover on here. See, there's a little mechanism that slides on to keep the spool back. And then I'll just pull some thread off. And my grooves and everything are numbered on my machine. So I'm going to go through this top loop there, then through this mechanism here. Then you come down and you come up. And you need to turn your wheel toward you to get this little mechanism to pop up above, and you slide it in from the back to the front and then come back down that same groove. And then there's a little like hook here or loopy thing. You got to go into the slot that's in it. Then just above the needle, there's another little slot. And if you take your thread and just run it up along there and down, it goes in. Now this is the best part. There's a little mechanism, pull it down and lay it over there, okay? Then you go under this hook over here and then under the hook right in front of the needle, and then you just pull it back a little and then hold the thread with your finger so it doesn't slip out when the thing goes back up. And then you just do that and the needle is threaded. Then put put your thread toward the back and hold it with your hand. Turn your wheel on the side of your machine toward you until it does a revolution, and you'll see it come over the bobbin thread. And then you can pull the bobbin thread up through, and your machine is threaded. Just like that. Put the bobbin cover back on. And voila. Now my only problem is I needed to have put a fresh needle in. So I am going to just pull that thread back out of there. And I'm going to unscrew the needle because I've used this for like 5 projects and it's pretty dull. What I do is I have an old pill bottle that's for used needles, and I just drop it in there. And you should change your needle, on a regular basis, at least minimally. If you're a constant sewer, I would say at least once a month. Minimal. More if you're using stuff with a lot of fiber. So you're getting an added thing besides just sewing here. So here's the new needle. This will be really sharp because it's new. There is a flat side here, and on my machine, it has to go toward the back because the hole